People, I get asked a lot about the future. People hit me up in the messages, say, large man, fats, where are we going in this world? What's going to happen tomorrow? And I always look at them with the same dead eyes that I give everybody else when I'm awake without my coffee. And I say, what's going to happen? Who knows? This is over. This whole thing's over. There is no next. Right? This is just a dream that we're all in. It's a reoccurring dream. And we're just lost trying to find the bathroom. It's all a bunch of locked doors, and the only ones that open up is just an empty Starbucks. Because we've all been sold a bill of goods, and it's just been a lie. I'm not talking about the politics. I'm not talking about the culture. I don't care anymore about the culture, war, nonsense. I'm talking about the American dream. That dream. The one that they sold us, the one that involved the white picket fence with a crippling mortgage. It's not a dream. This is a haunted house that we're all just paying rent to be in, and it's a rent that we can't afford anymore. I'm not here to tell you to protest. I'm not here to tell you to vote. I'm here to tell you, just pull out a map and look at it. And I'm not talking about a map of the United States. That's right, everybody. Today I want to talk about 5 reasons you need to get the f*** out of this country right now. Just go. Just disappear. Vanish. Quit your job. Break up with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, pick up your kids, kidnap them, and go to another country. I'm talking about finding a place where you can find something other than this soul-sucking, crippling depression that is so easily available in this beautiful, monstrous country of ours. Number 1, the American diet is a public health crisis and a national emergency. It's a national embarrassment. I was at the grocery store the other day and I saw a family together. A little kid was sitting in the cart eating a bucket of chicken. The dad looked over at him with blank, vacant expression. He's been working for 16 hours. Now he has to go to the grocery store. The mom looks at the dad looks at the mom, and the man just starts weeping. They sold us an entire food pyramid of things that are just made out of sugar, sadness, and things that shouldn't even be called food. Think of the things that we have as food, as snacks. Hot Pockets, love a Hot Pocket. But it does sound like something that you pay for in a back alley. Lunchables. A favorite go-to quick meal that poverty people give to their kids. Just poison, chemicals, salt, sugar, fat. The things that we give to our family members, the things that we give to the people that we love the most are just things that are devoid of any kind of real nutrition. Most people are more comfortable eating things that aren't shaped like anything that we actually find in nature. Number 2, everyone's medicated and pretending to be happy. Think about it, you're gonna get on an airplane, the person that you're gonna be sitting next to, it's just a cocktail of Zoloft, Ambien, Red Bull, and their kids' Ritalin. We're not solving problems anymore. We're just managing symptoms. The guy next to you, he's going to look at the seat in front of him the entire flight. There's no movie playing, right? He just hopes that a movie in his head just doesn't start playing, that he's not going to start hearing the voices. Everyone you see is on something either to wake up, fall asleep, or to keep themselves happy. You see people playing at the park and the smiles they have aren't actually genuine. Although everyone's smiling, it's just that drug-induced stupor that you get from the cocktail of doctor-prescribed vitamins that you're actually taking. Right? It's not an ear-to-ear smile that actually shows that somebody's enjoyed. It's a smile that you see in a hostage who's trying his damnedest to actually survive the next 5 minutes. We've medicated all the emotion out of our society and replaced it with a kind of manic false happiness where everyone's just one missing dose away from having society collapse on itself and the people turn into rabid animals. Move to a place where the people still have genuine emotions, right? Even if it's unbridled rage, at least that's still an emotion. Number 3, the suburbs are a spiritual wasteland that will consume your soul. The most terrifying thing in the world is a cul-de-sac, right? It's just manufactured death. There's no way out. It's just a funnel of domestic abuse. I see these houses, the same color, right? Same manicured landscaping. People just living very beige lives, paying $6,000 a month to have the privilege of owning a house, continuously stuck in a kind of marathon that they can never actually escape from. The false reality of ownership of anything in this country, because the moment that you actually pay off your house, you always have to deal with the increasing prices of insurance and taxes that you have to pay on that property. A false illusion of ownership is all that it is. They've replaced genuine community with a homeowners association that will give you a fine for having a different color mailbox. You're not allowed to have an opinion. You're not allowed to be loud. And you're not allowed to have any kind of different personality at all. You just have to be the exact same color of emotional beige as everybody else. The only thing they care about is the aesthetic. The kind of Stepford Wives a false promise that no one actually cares about, you have to escape it. Find a place where the houses still have character, even if that character is you being actively hunted, because you're an American and now you apparently are the enemy of the world. Number 4, our national identity is a lie and just a marketing campaign. We're not a country, we're just a brand. But what kind of brand are we? The brand of freedom? No. Our identity here revolves around what you're renting. It revolves on what you're paying off. It revolves the amount of debt that you actually have. It's the freedom to buy a new car that you can't afford. The freedom to scroll through 1,000 different streaming services and never find anything that you actually care about watching. It's the freedom to get on social media and argue with a stranger in Ohio about a topic that neither of you are qualified to discuss, but you think you're experts in. It's the freedom to buy a gun. What kind of gun? Any kind of gun, really. You think you need a Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle? Guess what? If you have the cash for it, you can own it in America. Why? Maybe you want to vaporize a deer during hunting season instead of actually eating its meat. Listen, that freedom is up to you here. But the downside of that is there's maniacs all over this country with zero respect for human life who are armed to the absolute teeth. You have no idea the amount of weapons that some people have. You have no idea. Some people have hundreds. The reason that the Japanese never invaded America during World War II is because some admiral said they can't invade America because behind every blade of grass is the barrel of a gun. And when there's a purpose behind that, yeah, that's fantastic when it's actually for defense. But when your main excuse is for your 12-year-old to take up 3-gun shooting because you have daydreams of her becoming the next John Wick, something's a bit fishy about it. And maybe we should rethink some things. Number 5, big, obvious, everyone knows what it's going to be. The fucking politics in this country are too much. This place is on a serious decline. Not even decline, right? The spirit of America has been kicked off the cliff and is tumbling towards its death. The people here are at each other's throats constantly, and there's no sight in the future for any kind of peace, only conflict. What's keeping people here? Some people just want to be in the fight. Some people want to be here for it. A lot of people don't realize the kind of havoc and chaos that would wrought on our country, and they just think it sounds like a good old time. Like they're going to go down to the 7-Eleven and buy a 12-pack from Rajit, throw it in the Yeti, go down to the local college and start rounding up the liberal kids. Or the barista who's going to start throwing cyanide in every double foam pumpkin spiced latte that's ordered by somebody wearing Carhartt. The kind of murderous and maniacal paranoia that exists in this country just has you on edge constantly. And if you can get away from that by just closing your eyes, right? Putting your finger on a map and just going to that country, guess what? That's probably a smart choice. Even if you land in the ocean, it's probably a safer choice. You're probably safer off swimming with great whites in the middle of the Atlantic than you are in some places of this country. This country is just not safe. It's not safe for anyone. It's certainly not safe for family or kids. We have this illusion in America, that something we're being told, that America is one of the safest places you can possibly live. By what standard? And who's coming out with those statistics? Because America is by far one of the most dangerous places you can live. Number 1, the gun crime is out of control. It's absolutely through the roof. We have gangs, we have supremacists, we have fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. We have nothing but great threats in this country. The only way that you can actually be safe in this country is to sell your Labubu collection and go just build a cabin in the middle of the woods that's about 10 miles away from the nearest road. That's the only way you can stay safe in this country, honestly. Other than that, it's just straight descent. Listen, find a place. Find a place that's safe and don't feel guilty about it. Because the same people who are going to make you feel guilty for wanting to leave in America are the same people who are probably going to try to get you fired for having a different political opinion. Right? Opinions of people in America are meaningless because their opinions change with the news cycle. The people here have a poisoned soul. This country is finished. It's donezo. It's in collapse. This is late stage capitalism moving towards the cyber dystopia, and half the country is cheering for it. Who knows what's going on here? Get out of this country. There's your 5 reasons that you need to get out of this country right now. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. Think about becoming a member. Got any ideas, some things you want me to gripe about? I don't know. You hate me, you disagree? Put it in the comment section. I'll read it. Why not? Maybe I'll ban you. Maybe not. Think about becoming a member. Support the channel. That's always good. We like money. We like support. We want to grow. We want this to actually be a thing so we can unplug, quit my finance job, get the fuck out of this country again. That's what it's all about. Until then, hey, we're stuck here. We're in the fight as always. But thanks for stopping by. We hope you guys have a great one. The week is almost finished. Take care.